Hello and welcome to patch 13, and today is the wipe day. The big update is here with Streets of Tarkov, new weapons, grenade launcher and a lot more. Wipe means more active players, and because of this you can see more people in your game. This means it will be harder to survive your raids, and since everyone is trying to do the same task, so there's going to be a lot of PvP. In this video I will give you tips to help you through your initial journey. One of the biggest objective early wipe is to unlock flea market, which used to be at level 15. To reach level 15 quickly, you need to know how to earn more experience in the least amount of time possible, and there are a few ways to do that. Your first focus should be on questing, because they're the best ways to earn experience. Also, instead of focusing on a single quest at a time, you should try to club multiple quests in a single raid. And also look for quest items that you need in the future. That way you're completing upcoming quest in advance. The only thing you need for this is the EFT wiki quest page to get the list of quest items and start keeping them in a corner in your stash. The second best way to increase the amount of XP you earn is by headshotting scavs, raiders, bosses and other PMCs. You get about 120% more XP for a headshot kill. That means your usual scav kill, which is about 100 XP, is a whopping 220 when you headshot kill. For a raider, the usual XP is 500, and for a headshot kill on a raider, you get 1100 XP. So you can imagine how much more XP you can earn every raid by just following this small little practice. There's extra experience for searching a body. Even if you don't want to loot a scav, you can get another 80 to 150 experience by just touching the body. If you move items from a body or a crate to your inventory, you get loot experience. So even if you don't want an item, you can move it in your inventory and move back to the original source for some extra XP. The amount of experience is small, but it also helps in leveling up your search and attention skill, so it can be a good practice. Another small but over the long run huge source of experience can be healing. Just a small practice that you can do to increase the experience earned from healing is after every raid, instead of paying therapist for fixing you up, you can use Grizzly in your stash to heal. This way you'll get heal experience and also it'll be cheaper. Also, there's something called as kill streak XP. That is some extra experience for the number of kills you have in a raid. And there's an upper limit for this of 10 kills. So the more the number of kills you have in raid, you get a small boost in experience. In case you manage to survive the raid, you get 300 bonus XP and a 30% multiplier on all the experience you earned in that raid. This means high survival rate is extremely important to make quick progress. This brings me to the second part of the video on how to survive. And to survive more, you need to know the best gear available that you can use early wipe. Let's talk about weapons first. There are 4 top contenders here. The first and the best one is the Mosin, costing around 35k rubles from Frapper level 1. Using this will help you level up your sniper skills that are needed for future quests. Good ammo for this is available from level 1 Frapper, and you can save some extra rubles by using the Mosin because you don't need a rig and you can keep most of your ammo in the safe container. Also, this will be a single shot kill on headshots, so it can be extremely deadly. The next best and the cheapest alternative is the SKS. Available at level 1 Frapper for only 20k ruble, is even good against armored player with the PS rounds. Like the Mosin, you can save some rubles because you don't need a rig to keep magazines, and most of the ammo you can keep in your safe container. If you're willing to spend a little bit more, the next best choice is the VPO 136, costing around 30k rubles. Now this has 30 round mag, so you're good for PvP, and it uses the same ammo to that of SKS. You can also do a little bit of modding on this by putting a sight on, and you're good for PvP. But the gun is still a single fire weapon. Now if you don't like the single shot playstyle, then this alternative is for you, the UMP. Extremely stable and easily modded. Also, the match FMJ ammo is available at level 1 Peacekeeper, which is good for the early wipe stage. You can slap on the blue laser and a sight and you're an early game chad. You also get a good barter for this from Peacekeeper for 7.9. There's a cheaper alternative option for fully automatic SMG, and that is PPSH with the AKBS ammo. The bullet has lower penetration stat, but the higher fire rate makes up for that, and you'll be quickly breaking armors. but the gun provides no modding, and the muzzle flash and high recoil can be a problem. Moving on to armor, the best choice is the 6B231 body armor, available for a barter of 1 propane tank. This is a level 3 body armor and it repairs really well. The second option is the Uentar body armor, available for 3 max energy drink. Again a level 3 body armor with good repair. The third option will be Paka body armor, a level 2 armor with good stats, costing around 30k. For your helmet, your go-to choice should be the SSH-68. Make sure you're wearing headsets from the start and not trying to save on that. If you're like me and prefer the M32 headset over the GSSH-01, then you can wear the 6B47 helmet available at Frapper level 1 but costing around 10k more. Do make sure that you're wearing armor or you might also face difficulties fighting scavs, and trust me, surviving raids is the most important thing. One more important point is that when you get a good gear, don't save it for too long, using it in a tough quest like Delivery from the Past where you have to survive customs and then factory. Because as days keep passing, the overall gear and ammo quality of players will increase, and by not using that good gear, you'll be decreasing the advantage you can get by using it. In order to complete these quests, it is extremely important to be able to extract. Sometimes you'll be able to avoid that PvP, but there will be situations where you don't have a choice other than fighting. I won't go in too much depth here, but will give you the basics you need to know. First is, since Tarkov does not have a crosshair like other games, it is our nature to ADS during close quarter fights. You have to learn to forget that and start hip firing. This will give you the biggest advantage in PvP. Also, whenever you can use a laser, you should on your weapon, because this will improve the hip fire accuracy. The second most important point is to try and peeking from your right side more, because right hand side peeks exposes less of your body compared to the left hand side peek. If you want to know more on how to survive, do check out my Get Better at PvP with these 7 tips video. Something that we ignore until flea market is unlocked is Hideout. You need to upgrade your Hideout as quickly as possible to get access to found in raid items for your quest and other bonuses like 17% bonus XP from raids from having a library and 40% faster physical skill leveling from having an air filter unit. As you keep leveling, the amount of XP needed for each level also increases, so upgrading your Hideout will help you a lot. And the quicker you can start taking advantage, the better for you. One quick tip to help you do this faster in raid: if you find items needed for Hideout upgrade, you can keep it in your safe container. So even if you die, you will still have that in your stash and you can use it. Also, early game, these items needed for Hideout upgrade will be very costly on flea market. So it is better you start collecting them in raid instead of waiting for flea to unlock and then purchasing it from there. A quick bonus tip for you guys: don't forget to accept tasks before going into raid. I have done this and I hope you don't make this mistake. I went to Jagger camp looking for the letter, later realizing that I hadn't accepted the mission yet. With this, I consider you ready for the vibe. Have fun out there, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on my socials or in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe because we will be doing a lot of helpful content in the future like this one. I'll see you in the streets of Tarkov, guys. Until then, bye bye.